Okay, so this is just a quick demonstration of installing WordPress, getting into WordPress, putting a theme on it, and making your website live. One thing you'll have had to do before we get to this point is sign up for the hosting. There was a link in the email, or there'll be a link on this video somewhere that you can click to get to Siteground. Sign up for 1 year's hosting for $9.95, plus that's including your domain name. So, how do we install WordPress? Go to My Account section. You will probably only have one control panel here. I've got 3 domains on one hosting package, but you'll only probably have one. I'm going to show you how to do it on this domain here. So first of all, we need to go into the control panel, access it normally or securely, entirely up to you. That will open up a new window. That will load the control panel for your domain name. Okay, here we go. This gives you access to all the stuff on your domain. I'm just going to allow the scripts on there. Right. So we want to install WordPress. I'm fine, thanks. Right, so scroll down. There is something called on here. Where is it? Fantastico Deluxe. And this is where all of the PHP software is stored for you to install on your server. I want to install WordPress, so click on WordPress here. I want a new installation, and I want to install it on this domain. You have to, as it says here, leave empty to install in the root directory of the domain. So I want to leave it empty because I want to install it. So when you go to my domain name, it comes up with your WordPress install instantly. You need to put in a username and password, so make them complicated, hopefully. So I'm going to put here and the password. Make sure you write this down, because it's very hard to change your admin username in WordPress. So that rattling you can hear, that's me writing down this password when I put it down. Okay. The email that you want for your admin, I'm going to change that to my email. And then the site nickname, well, it is the domain name, so just change that. Description, I'm going to put that in later. That's something else we can do later. So install WordPress. As it says here, this is what's going to happen. It creates a database for your WordPress install. This is also something you may want to write down, because at some point you may need to know this. So I'm just going to make a note of that. _WRDP1. But you're only going to need that if you want to go in and actually edit the SQL database, which majority of people don't need to. So finish installation. It then installs that. There we go, it's been installed here and configured. Please note we only offer auto installation. Your username is that, your password is this, also it's blurred out though. Full URL to get to the admin site is this part here. So as it says, bookmark it. Open link in new tab, or just click on it. And then that brings up the login to your WordPress. And the username and password that we just created, pop those in. And then the password. I want it to remember me. I'm on my computer, so that's fine. And then log in to the dashboard. Okay, there we go. So this is the dashboard. If I right click on there and open it in a new tab, This is currently the website, globaleducationagency.co.uk, and it's just got a standard Siteground theme in there, and it's got some text as well, but we want to change all of that. So into dashboard, go on to the appearance, just allow all the scripts to run on this site. So go into the appearance, go into themes, to add the theme or change the theme. Here you go, there's another one that looks pretty cool. I'm going to activate that one. And then if I go back to my website up here on the tabs and refresh it, I think F5 is a refresh. There we go, it's changed again. A few other things to point out when you first get a WordPress install: settings, general, site title. That's fine. In fact, I'm going to take that bit out for my site title. A tagline. Awesome website. The URL, that's fine. The email address, so you can change that. Membership, anyone can register to the website if you want them to register to it. Default as a subscriber, so that means they can only view stuff. Writing, you can change all the settings there, and something to note is the update services. I Google update services for WordPress because you can put loads of them in there, and that'll make sure your website's read by lots of people. Reading, not much to say about that one. Permalink structure, very important thing to change when you first do your website. Custom structure, we want it to be the post name. So now when you create a new page, where's our pages? Add new. We call our new page contact. I'll just put some text on here. See, the domain name will be globaleducationagency.co.uk/contact. Now, if I hadn't have changed the permalink structure, it would have been globaleducationagency.co.uk/123page468.php, which is awful and people can't go there. Google likes this and people like this. So publish that page as my contact page. And then when I go to my website, refresh it again, F5. See, we've got a new page in there, contact. Click on that, and the domain name is globaleducationagency.co.uk/contact. Let's have another quick look at adding some widgets to our WordPress theme. Sorry, not widgets, we want plugins. I want to add a new plugin, and I'm going to go for popular. Why not? That Contact Form 7 is great. All-in-one search engine optimizing pack. Fantastic. Google XML sitemaps. Let's have WP Touch. That automatically transforms your WordPress blog into an iPhone application styled theme. So if you view this website on an iPhone, it reduces everything and makes it look really cool for the iPhone. So you know what? I'm going to install it on this website, as it's really cool. Activate plugin, and done. So if I then view this website on my iPhone, it looks completely different. You'll see it's there, look. Okay, what else to point out? Currently, when anyone is reading the WordPress site, the first page will be a latest post page, but I want to use this website as just a website. It's not a blog. So I'm going to click on a static page. So the front page will display a static page. The front page will be, well, in fact I need to create a new page first, so add new and call this home page. We can change this title at a later date. Home page. See there, home. Publish that. And now go back to the settings of reading. I want the front page of the website, so when someone types in my domain name, globaleducationagency.co.uk, they will go to the home page. The post page, I'm going to leave that because I don't want a post page on this website yet. Done. So this is me. I'm just going to type into the Explorer bar Global Education Agency. There we go, it comes to our home page straight away. Now we can start adding content and all sorts to make this site look cool. So that's the very basics of installing WordPress on your website using Siteground. You can install loads of other stuff, as you can see there. Let's say we wanted to have a mailing list, PHP list. Click on that one and it shows you can go through to the website to see what it's all about and just install it. What else would you need to know? Let's say you wanted to add an email account. So let's go back to the control panel. It's asking me for my username and password again. I'll go from here. Access normally. Okay, I want to add an email to my Siteground account. Simple, click on email accounts. Type in the email we want, so I'm going to put in there info. Put in your password. You'll see that it says it's a very weak password, so I need to make it a little bit harder to guess. Put some capitals in there, maybe some numbers. Right, and make sure you write that down again. Okay, and then click Create Account. It's as easy as that. Now you've got an email address, info@globaleducationagency.co.uk. To find out how to set that up in Google or whatever, you can go to Configure Email Client, and that shows you, please select an application, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft Express, and it's also got manual settings. If you want to set it up in Google, Mail, Yahoo, Hotmail, you can make it so all the emails go through to your current email account instead of going to the email account within the software, which is quite a bore to use. I think that's a pretty good start. So if you can follow along to that, you can install WordPress, change a theme, add a plugin, set up your email address, and make the front page a static page of your site. And don't forget to change your permalink structure. Very important. So I'm going to leave it on that. Custom structure, make sure it's /% post name %/. And then your links will all be cool and short and nice. Have fun with that and drop me an email if you've got any problems.